From the studios of WMUR TV, this is New Hampshire's News 9, the Night Report.
Good evening, New Hampshire. I'm Tom Griffith.
And I'm Judy Fortin. Thank you for joining us.
This is New Hampshire's News 9 with Tom Griffith, Kathy Burnham, meteorologist Rick Gordon, and Frank Malicote with sports. Now, live from the studios of WMUR TV, this is New Hampshire at 6.
Good evening. I'm Tom Griffith. Kathy Burnham is on assignment. Karen Appel joins us tonight.
The man many feel is responsible.
Now, the news from New Hampshire, New England, and the world. With Tom Griffith, Kathy Burnham, meteorologist Rick Gordon, and Jeff Peterson with sports. This is New Hampshire's News 9 at 6. Live from New Hampshire's news leader. This is New Hampshire's News 9, the Weekend Report.
Good evening, I'm Stephanie Lydon. In just a few days, most of us will be sitting down to...
One last push from the presidential candidates before the balloting begins in the New Hampshire primary. Team coverage ahead. All eyes are on Dixville Notch, where the very first votes will be cast 6 hours from now. We'll have a live report. And what about the weather? The complete Election Day forecast coming up.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, Tom Griffith, Karen Brown, meteorologist Rick Gordon with your guaranteed forecast, and Charlie Sherman with today's sports. This is New Hampshire's News 9 at 6.
And good evening from the News 9 Election Center.
6 hours and counting now. First votes in the First in the Nation primary expected in 1 hour from now. We'll go live to the tiny notch called Dixville. And tracking polls say it's too close to call, but now New Hampshire voters will have their say. And investigators mull over a homicide scene involving a teenager in Concord.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, Tom Griffith, Karen Brown, meteorologist Rick Gordon with your guaranteed forecast, and Charlie Sherman with tonight's sports wrap-up. This is New Hampshire's News 9 Night Report.
Good evening from the WMUR TV Election Center, the eve before the First in the Nation.
President Clinton winds up a whirlwind tour through the Granite State. Some new support for Republican Senator Bob Dole. And the rest of the GOP candidates work to separate themselves from the pack.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, Kathy Craig and Eric Reed with the weekend sports wrap-up. This is New Hampshire's News 9 Weekend Report.
Good evening, everyone. Amidst the fury of last-minute campaigning.
Coming to you from Manchester, you're watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
The underdogs are coming home champions. The Patriots have brought home their first Super Bowl victory ever in a dramatic game against St. Louis. Many people took to the streets to celebrate, however, and not all the celebrations were kept under control. Find out where police were called out to deal with rowdy fans. And fans across the ocean rose early to see the Pats take the title. Find out what time the troops got up to watch the Super Bowl battle.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, this is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 Daybreak.
It was an unbelievable ending to an unbelievable season. The New England Patriots wake up as Super Bowl champions. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News 9 Daybreak. I'm Tiffany Eddy. What an exciting game.
Bay-State Coast.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, this is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 this morning.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday, August 18th, 7 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us for News 9 this morning.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center, This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 Midday.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Audrey Cox.
To you from Manchester, you're watching New Hampshire's #1 source for news. Next.
Presidential candidates Al Gore and Bill Bradley are duking it out on the campaign trail.
From the seacoast to the North Country, GOP candidates are stumping for your votes.
And officials are investigating allegations of sexual misconduct at the Hillsborough County Jail.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 at 6.
And good evening, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us tonight as the days tick down to the first in the nation presidential primary.
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's News 9 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Jennifer Crompton. Scenes across the state like in...
Live from the WMUR Broadcast Center. This is New Hampshire's WMUR News 9 tonight.
And good evening, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hurricane.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. We're WMUR News 9.
And there's a lot of activity going on here.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. You're watching WMUR News 9 with Tom Griffith, Jennifer Vaughn, meteorologist Mike Haddad, and Jamie Staten on sports.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. We're WMUR News 9.
Now at noon, good travel weather, but the weekend itself could be a different story. We'll have the latest timeline ahead.
Tough times for some drivers trying to get to their holiday destinations where this snow made for very slippery roads.
Christmas is now less than a day away. Last-minute shoppers are hitting the malls. We'll catch up with some of them in a live report.
The yeas are 60, the nays are 39.
The final Senate votes on health care reform cast on this Christmas Eve, where the debate goes from here. Good afternoon, everybody. Aaron is off today. On this Christmas Eve, we are...
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. We're WMUR News 9.
A major nor'easter is wreaking havoc on the East Coast. Why we'll seat on the edge of our seats as southern New Hampshire rides along the northern edge of this upcoming storm.
The snow hasn't started here, but it is already slowing down holiday travel. A look at the delays and cancellations at the airport. People in the Granite State are stocking up before the storm, making sure they're prepared before the nor'easter arrives. And the snow blanketed the nation's capital, but it didn't stop the Senate from pushing forward on a new health care bill. New Hampshire senators weigh in on the latest progress that could make the overhaul a reality. Winter doesn't officially start until Monday, but you wouldn't know it looking at the eastern seaboard.
Now, WMUR News 9 tonight.
Now at 11, Hurricane Dean still making its way through the Caribbean islands and sending tourists fleeing for safety.
As Hurricane Dean passes Jamaica, it's got its sights set on the Cayman Islands and the Yucatan Peninsula.
And Tropical Storm Erin swamps homes in Oklahoma, leaving residents trapped. What happened during one dramatic helicopter rescue? Senator Barack Obama hits New Hampshire once again and faces tough questions about his level of experience. Officials in Utah concede 6 trapped miners may never be found. The reaction from family members tonight. And it's welcome home for the owner of a Temple Inn, finally back on track after facing some immigration problems. Good evening. Breaking news off the top tonight. The baby born earlier this month after a fatal crash that claimed the life of her mother has also died.
World stage. No one covers New Hampshire like we do in high definition. Now, WMUR News 9 at 5:30.
We will have the latest on the snow in a moment, but we continue to follow the breaking news in Plastow, where 3 people are dead, and the fire department says carbon monoxide is to blame. Her family.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do in high definition. Now, WMUR News 9 at 6.
Well, the fall colors are showing across the state, and now The temperatures match. Good evening, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melinda Davenport.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. Now, WMUR News 9 Daybreak.
Well, good Wednesday morning to you. It is June 18th, and we are seeing those clouds kind of moving their way out. We had a lot of rain overnight.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. Now, WMUR News 9 this morning.
Good morning, New Hampshire, 6 o'clock on this Saturday.
Now at 5, crews battle an out-of-control brush fire in Albany. Just how many acres have already been destroyed?
Dry weather continues into the start of the work week, timing out when we could get some rain and cooler temperatures.
Plus, an active warning in Hudson tonight after several animals fall ill. What wildlife officials say you can do to keep your pet safe.
This is really the first time that a candidate has used social media in the way that Trump has.
And Donald Trump says social media helped him win the White House, but now he's promising restraint.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. Now, WMUR News 9 at 5.
Tonight, crews are on the scene of at least 5 brush fires all across the Granite State. Some have been burning for close to 48 hours. Good afternoon. I'm Charisse LeClaire.
And I'm Adam Sexton.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. Now, WMUR News 9 tonight.
A massive earthquake hit Nepal today, killing more than 1,800 people, and the death toll is still rising. Good evening, I'm Stephanie Woods.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 Daybreak starts now.
Good morning, New Hampshire. Happy
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at noon starts now.
Right now, Governor Sununu is planning to head out to see firsthand the damage left.
They found on his computer.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at 4 starts right now.
And right now at 4, it is images like this one coming in from communities all across northern.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at 5 starts right now.
And right now, catastrophic flooding across Vermont, leaving roads and buildings.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at 5:30 starts right now.
Historic flooding causing widespread damage in parts of Vermont.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at 6 starts now.
We start with breaking news in Windham tonight as voters head to the polls. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tom Griffith.
And I'm Jennifer Vaughn.
WMUR News 9 at 7:30 starts right now.
Summer floods causing destruction across Vermont and western New Hampshire, and there's more rain coming.
No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 at 10 starts right now.
President Joe Biden declaring a state of emergency in Vermont after this flood.
People. No one covers New Hampshire like we do. WMUR News 9 tonight starts right now.
President Joe Biden declaring a state of emergency in Vermont after all.
WMUR News 9 at noon starts right now.
Breaking news, the urgent manhunt underway as officials search.
WMUR News 9 at 4:30 starts right now.
The FBI is now offering a $100,000 reward for.
Now spreading across the Granite State.
WMUR News 9 at 12:30 starts right now.
We are following breaking news out of Utah where investigators are asking for.
WMUR News 9 at 5:30 starts right now.
Right now, the FBI looking for this person in the picture you see right here.
New Hampshire's WMUR TV, ABC 9, Manchester.